y'all cool with him singing A minor about politics?
Who you don't go there? Tell me.
I literally go here. I literally go here. I literally go here. Look at the profile. I literally go here.
What's the name?
Alright, you still there? Where's that person?
It's talking about playground. What's the topic?
No, we're talking about what she wants. We're talking about what she wants to talk about. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
We're talking about Michigan or Rogers, which is so sad because now that it's a conversation, everybody knows all of it. But, you know, we are living out.
I think I should just do it.
And then I
No, you're fine. I was just, I thought somebody was going to put me on Virginia. So that's what they did on my laptop. I was. Okay, can we go back to that? Because I didn't care.
Oh, I'm not doing shit. Y'all know. I'm not gonna do shit. Just speak disrespect about people for no reason. Just because I do my little same thing for 10 seconds, I do it all the time. I'm not doing a fucking thing. But I'll do it. Y'all run your own politics first. Done. Enjoy.
See what you're doing.
While you're at work, other people are at work.
It's a little upset.
Conversational, somewhat fun, somewhat informative on politics do it every day, all day. Y'all let people that think the shit is funny. Y'all do. Run the shit down yourself. I got it. Yes, I am insecure. Insecure my nuts. Here's Patty can do it. I'm done.
Mango.
It's not just Mango's fault. It's every day.
Yeah.
It's every day. Somebody hold down a conversation, they read a bunch of stuff, try to do it up for free while people listen in the background. People complain. They don't offer anything. She didn't even know Cory Bush's last name. So she can do it. None other people can do
Oh, are you under the impression because I called her the Cory lady, I didn't know her last name?
it. That's usually how that works.
No, that's just my sense of humor. I called her the Cory lady because it's better for me.
What district was she running for?
Oh my God, Patty, yes. Oh
That's what
my
I thought.
goodness. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
I am concerned about Michigan. I have family there. I don't know why my people continue to live there. They were renting. I said, get out. And then they bought a house. I said, you bought a house there? What's the problem?
Breaking news, the shotgun shooter has endorsed the Leadville FAS for his selection. This in itself is ugliness. When all the world recognizes good as good, this in itself is evil. Indeed, the hidden and the manifest give birth to each other. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short exhibit each other. High and low set measure to each other. just like water knows how to benefit all things without striving. It stays in places known by all men. Therefore, it comes near the time. In choosing your dwelling, know how to keep to the ground. In cultivating your mind, know how to dive in. The hidden deeps in being with others, know how to be gentle and kind. In speaking, know how to keep your words. In governing, know how to maintain order. In transacting business, know how to be efficient. In making a move, know how to choose the right one. If you do not strive for others, you will be free from as for holding to fullness, how better word to stop in time. Keep on eating and sharpening a stone. The edge cannot be preserved for long. Fill your hearts with growing gain. No longer be guarded, set store by your riches above. And you will only reap a crop of calamities. Here is the way of heaven. If you have done it,
Hello?
Marking up like essentially .01 was that was 15,000 votes out of 1.5 million.
And the communist
I said .2. Yeah, I said .2, and I was pretty close.
Did
What's that? The 1%?
Did 600,000 Americans die during the Civil War? Did hundreds of thousands of Americans die during World War I, World War II? They removed me from the room!
Tao can be talked about, but not the eternal Tao. Names
He's
can
coming
be
back in another form. Here he comes. He's back. He's back. Why do the kids love socialism?
that the Giovanni, can you mute yourself?
You don't think what?
I don't think that the public sector should pick up the slack for whatever those people those
I don't think the public sector
students
should
were
pick
doing,
up the
because it
slack for
helps
the
also be
socialists.
scientists to become scientists.
They became
Because
scientists.
I mean, yeah, this,
Should they completely eliminate it or just got rid of some excess?
I mean, I don't know what excess is, but based off what I understood, I don't know all the details of the conversation from earlier, because sometimes people like overinflate things. I generally, as a principle, I believe that the partnership between the government and the scientists and the tech and the training of those scientists is greatly important.
I agree with that.
Because the federal government, for as much as people think that there's a lot of waste, even the military does a lot of research. A lot of those scientists work for the military when they come out of college, and they become civilian contractors for the military.
Civilian scientists, contractors, helping America to maintain its cutting edge technology.
Nobody realizes how many research labs that the government funds in the U.S. for the greater good of the country and the people. Also, just doing for the global research. I mean, I'm sure you know how much they do at MIT and Caltech, and
And it's all funded by grants.
yeah, other than NSH, right?
There's just a wide variety of things. It's not all from the government.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's a significant portion of it.
But a lot of it is I know that, right. And
No,
also
I'm not
they know the needs of
TQIA.
just sort of the needs of what the country are, like the general needs, like maybe not the corporate needs necessarily.
So, Doge eliminated 1,200 positions, 6% of NIH, approximately 21,000 workforce. So I don't know that you could say that they pretty much eliminated that department. It included administrative, technical, and research support. They eliminated 2,291 active grants out of 50,000 approximately competitive grants. So about 4.6% of grants were eliminated. Then of those, 891 were reinstated by court order. So the 4.6% is pretty much it's an exaggeration. So the net effect was 15% decline in competitive research projects in fiscal 25 compared to 24, and 2,700 fewer total projects. So take that for whatever it's worth. 5% of existing grants were terminated, and 6% of staffing was reduced. It was a trim. It was a haircut.
Fine, trim. I'm just saying, in principle, I would disagree with that if the entire thing were cut.
Yeah, but everything can't always. Inertia is a terrible argument for what things should be. Maybe they went too aggressive. I don't know, but I just fundamentally do not believe that we should just keep on doing what we're doing because we did it and it was good.
No, I don't think that. I think I have a lot more faith in America than I think that either the Democrats or Republicans do. Honestly, I think that before the current time, regardless of hello.
I was just saying hi to Ray. Sorry, I had
I don't waste your time while they talk me on a conference call.
Good. It's late one.
Oh, did you have your second cup of coffee yet?
No,
Oh, well, then it's still morning, early
I
morning.
run on luck. Believe it or not.
We'll get back to the election if I know it's Roya's area of interest and expertise.
You guys
So,
seriously need to stop saying that. I don't like the word. I don't like it when people call me an expert. I've got an
Well,
expert.
okay, sorry. You have more knowledge than the average person.
Even if I
Nothing
have
right
one, I
here.
don't like it being said on the internet.
Okay,
You know.
I apologize.
So I think that America generally, while there probably has been some fat in the works, I think that is pretty like compared to most other countries, a very effective, efficient, developed a very effective and efficient system. Yeah, there's some people like cutting some corners here and some money here, but you can never get rid of 100% of corruption out of any system. As a matter of fact, sometimes some systems work better on a little bit of corruption, believe it or not. All right, we can talk about the election. Yakov, did you want to mention the election stuff?
I think you wanted to talk about it.
I thought you did.
Now we spent hours talking about it.
Okay.
I think we took a right turn someplace into healthcare funding.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm tired.
Storia, what do you think about the election situation results?
Hello?
just like
Give me
reading
one
up on
sec. No, I mean, I think that we have to see what happens with, next week's primaries as well. Virginia, no surprise. Kansas, no surprise. Missouri, no surprise. Michigan, truly neck to neck. The polling from Emerson and the polls that were coming out last minute, it had like a 3 to 4 point differential between the two. So
Doubt can be talked about, but not the eternal time. Names can be named, but not the eternal name. As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is nameable. So